Yo, it's your boy Kingston14 here, and we're back at Halo, man. And you know, I got some news. I've played Halo Infinite. I was in the tech preview. And honestly, like, I don't know. I got a bit to say about Halo Infinite. We got a while in this mission. Ooh, it's been a while. Whoop. How do I punch again? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. I forgot how to punch. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Jesus. Oh. But yeah, I played Halo Infinite, man. It was pretty good. It was actually, like, pretty good. Oh, man. So yeah, Halo Infinite. Alright, let's start off with a few things, right? Like, sprinting is there. Clamber is there. They have slide. And, honestly, it's not that bad. Sprint, like, literally gives you, like, no...
The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
Hold on. Oh,
I didn't think there were any human forces left on this planet.
hold on.
I read you. 5 Team Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position. We're on our
Oh,
way.
come on. Ah! It took all that time to be stealthy just for that to happen. Dude, I freaking love this. This is like one of my favorite songs in Halo right here. Oh my god, I love this song. And it doesn't really come back that often, so it's a nice, unique piece. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. At least how it's orchestrated. I think the melody stays in the other games. Dun 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 dun. Like that part, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, Banshee, I see you. Oh god, I forget. What? Oh god, I am screwed, bro. I'm screwed. Yeah, there it is. Alright. So sprint. It gives you like a 9% movement boost. It's really not that much. Honestly, I can catch up with people without sprinting. And don't get me wrong, I love that. It's like the developers are like, yeah, this ain't the best choice. Sprint. But we still gotta keep it because people need their copium. Oh! And by that I mean I have a theory that like people desperately like some people that desperately want sprint into the game. Jesus, I can't say desperately there. Jesus Christ. Is because it's like in every other FPS game, right? So it's like a reverse rose tinted glasses, you know? That's how I see it. And by that I mean like they grew up with, you know, pretty much any other FPS, and then Halo is different. It's like it doesn't have sprint, and then they immediately are like, ah, it's bad, ah, it's bad. When us, you know, like Halo players that have Halo Infinite, it's not really because, I mean, well, have sprint, not Halo Infinite. Holy crap, my mind is like so weird right now. I don't know why. uh, hold on, get out of my freaking way, bro. Oh my god. Did the Golden Elite fall off? Because I don't see him. I think that's hilarious. I think the Golden Elite fell off. No, he didn't. I know that war anywhere. I could just leave, but I want to kill him. Oh. I heard that wart, though. Is he like stuck or something? What is happening, bro? I heard a wart. Where is he at, dude? Where is he at? I don't see like a body over there. Weird. He must have like fell off or got stuck or something. Well, I guess no gold elite fight. Lol. But people that like, you know, have experienced Sprint and Halo when they were Halo fans and like were against it, they had legitimate reasons, and people that just want to keep it there don't really have that. They just want Sprint because other games have it. And Halo needs to evolve. That means it needs to copy any popular FPS, even though it did the exact opposite when it was influential. In fact, it was influential because it wasn't like any other FPS, especially a console FPS. But no. Let's not like have Halo have its own identity. Let's just make it, you know, Call of Duty but sci-fi. Because people loved that when it was Advanced Warfare, right? Garbage, man. Some people, man. And so it's just weird. They don't experience Sprint and they're immediately like, ah, it's a slow game. Slow game means bad. Oh, bad. And it's just like the weirdest thing. In fact, I remember Moist Critical playing Halo 5. And he was like, yeah, I'm fine with Halo having these systems in Halo 4. And no, he was playing Halo 5 because it was the squad thing. Because Halo needs to evolve. It can't just stay you just standing there and shooting. And I was like, what? That's not even what you do, man. What the hell? What are you even talking about? And then, funnily enough, afterwards, you know, since it's Halo 5 and it's a terrible squad mechanic, and the game's poorly balanced, he had to hide behind a staircase and let his squad members do stuff. Because if he went out, he would die because of his low shields. Funny how that is. It was almost like he was standing there and not even shooting. It seemed like it was worse than Halo. It previously was. Kind of weird, right? And I'm not even saying that like Halo should not evolve. Like, of course, every game series needs to have some sort of evolution, aka like some sort of improvement onto itself. And sometimes, like, I don't know, man. Sometimes changes are either necessary or are fine to make, and I'm fine with them. But like, people gotta realize, just because something changes doesn't mean it's, like, better for the game. You know? Just because there is a change does not make it better. It's dependent on what the change is. Anyway, tangent over. Oh, and he also had to, like, he also had to wait for his team members to help him up whenever he died. Which means he was just sitting there wasting time because team members can never revive him. Because they would just run up to you, hold X, and then die instantly. Because they didn't care about the AI surrounding them that's shooting at them. But yeah, no more about Halo 5, man. I freaking hate that game, dude. Back to Halo Infinite with the sprint. It's so useless that I'm kind of just thinking, like, if it's going to be so useless, you know, why even have it in the game? You know? Like, it just seems like just a pointless system to have, right? If it doesn't really achieve anything, you can pull your gun out immediately after you sprint. It's a slow sprint that people without sprint can catch up with. You know, like, and like the only thing it fulfills is being able to slide, right? Why not have a slide just be its own thing? And I heard people like, well, would you slide? If you slide it off a corner just correctly, you get a speed boost. It's like, alright, well, if you move and then crouch at the correct time, you get a speed boost. I don't see why Or hell, you could just keep slide and just have it be a button or something. I don't see why we need the sprint. And that was always my thing. Why have sprint when you could just increase the movement speed in total if you thought the game was too slow? Just because something doesn't have sprint doesn't mean that you're always going at a snail's pace, right? I don't know. Like, look at Doom. That guy freaking flies. You wouldn't want sprint in Doom. That sounds terrible. That sounds not fun at all. But people don't argue that because it's not in the game. So they have they have no reason to defend that. I feel like some people just defend the games literally just to defend the games. They like the game no matter what. It's freaking weird, man. Freaking weird. Especially because, like, all those Halo 5 guys that were defending every advanced mobility, like, thing to, like, the bone, like, they would freaking kill and die on that hill. Only for Halo Infinite to remove most of the features and for them to not say a single thing about it. What happened to all those defenses, man? I spent all that time trying to explain my reasoning just for you to, like, not care in the end? Freaking weird, man. I liked Halo Infinite, the gameplay, but it just gave me, like, so many questions about just, like, community members as a whole. Especially when they're like, you can never satisfy Halo fans. They're so hard to satisfy. Completely incorrect, by the way. Absolutely incorrect. It's easy to satisfy them. It's actually really easy. It just means taking a few steps back. Literally, all you have to do, create Halo 3. And the people will be happy. That's literally what they've been asking for. And of course you don't want to do that, right? Because that's just doing the same thing. People are gonna say like, "Oh, dude, they're just doing the same thing." Halo fans, they will say that, but then they'll be fine with it. It'll be like your first step, and then the next game, or hell, even the same game, just do Halo 3, and then add on to that. You don't need to add on to Halo 4 or 5, because honestly, those were just failed attempts, man. They were just failed attempts. You don't need to pull people from Call of Duty. Alright? And I also hate people that are like, but you need to remaster the series or stuff like that because you need it for, like, what is it, like, updated for the new generation or whatever. And it's like, that makes no goddamn sense. If a kid were to experience something, they don't care about, like, how old or new it is. Oh, Marine's on the Ghost? Oh, God. Marine, get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in, please. Get in. Get in! Get in, please! I'm dying over here! Get on the turret. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good choice. Skirt. Skirt. And I find that stupid. Right, I already explained. Because kids will, like, just find enjoyment in anything. If I can love Halo growing up, why can't a kid in the next generation also love Halo growing up? It makes no sense. Oh, God. It's only when they get older and they have, like, all these thoughts like, well, the graphics, the graphics. Who cares about the graphics? People that, like, care about graphics, like, too much are kind of just wonky, man. Like, Halo, especially when they're like, Halo 4, amazing, because of its graphics. It's like, dude, the design in those games sucked balls. The design in those games sucked ass. It was the most generic sci-fi garbage on the planet. People talk about, like, games, like, stuff needs to be unique and it can't be generic. And they'll complain about that for other pieces of media. Right? But then when it came to Halo and they needed to defend it, that didn't matter. For some reason. Anyway, I'll stop being a mad little boy. Oh, crap. I'm used to Halo Infinite and I'm clicking the wrong buttons to punch. God dang. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Sprint. Pretty pointless thing. And honestly, it should just be removed. And then maybe just, like, up movement speed in general up to where Sprint was. It's just a slight little movement increase. I'm fine with that. Slide is fine, whatever. It's whatever. I'll take what I can get, honestly. Clamber is fine. It's whatever. I'll take what I can get as well. Personally, I just wouldn't have them, but they're not that bad. They're like the least worst. In fact, I would say they're okay. They're not even bad. They're fine. Ooh. Design of the pistol, the sidekick. It's pretty cool. Alright, I want these boys to get in. Please. Please. I need you. Fire Team Zulu, go, go, go. The sidekick's like fine. As long as like it's not gonna happen on launch, I already know it. But if like eventually they have the Magnum as its own pistol, I'll love it. In fact, I still love the sidekick. I think it's a pretty nice feel. It's pretty much what Halo 5's pistol wanted to be, right? Assault rifle, a bit overpowered. I found myself just kind of really getting most kills. Oh! Off of the assault rifle. It's not extremely accurate, but it is quite accurate. I'm gonna die here. This thing's way too slow. I don't have the tank. There it is. Yeah, pistol, assault rifle. Yeah. Wait, a bit too accurate for an assault rifle. And then aiming down, it does help the aim, and I kind of don't like that on automatics. But I understand, you know, we want automatics to be like as good as precision weapons. And I'm fine with its power and its accuracy. Just remove the fact that it can one-shot headshot, because like an automatic doing that is insane, bro. Is insane. It surprised me big time. I was like, really? Holy crap. Battle rifle. Freaking shreds. Friend? Okay, yeah, friend. What else? The new shotgun, the bulldog? Bulldog? It's fine. It's alright. I didn't really like it. I'm gonna guess we're good to go. I don't think he's leaving that. It was okay. I'm honestly like not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of that shotgun. Most people said they were like they liked it, and it, you know, it felt nice, and it was like, you know, a good weapon. You know, maybe it is a good weapon, but I didn't like the weapon as a whole almost at all. I don't know. I didn't like it at all. I much prefer the usual shotgun. But, you know, that's just me. And, you know, I can't accept change, so you can't listen to me. Because that's their argument always, forever. Which I find weird, because they also can't accept change from other games when they come into Halo. No, I need sprint. Where's the movement? Where's the movement? And that's a quote from Shroud. Yeah, I don't like Shroud. He's fine. He's fine. But when he played Halo 3 for the first time, he immediately went, "Where's the movement?" I was like, alright, this guy's a freaking weirdo. What about his nostalgia glasses? Like, people don't talk about that. He's used to games having sprint, and he can't accept the fact that a game can not have sprint and still be well made. But no one's going to talk about that part. Of course. Alright, I'm not getting killed by this thing again. Goodbye. Oh god. Wait. Alright, we're good. Yeah. Bulldog, not that cool. Heat Wave, very cool. Although I think, I feel like it's... Oh, that was really dumb of me. Although I think the Heat Wave is pretty underpowered. At least for what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a 2 to 3 shotter. It's more like a 4 shotter. Or like a 5 shotter, depending on what side you use. Which I found interesting, you know? But still, a very cool weapon in concept. Same goes for the Skewer. Same goes for the Ravager. The Ravager's area of effect thing should be massively buffed, bro. Like, I honestly would walk into that thing and not care. And, like, the AI wouldn't care either. And other players wouldn't care either. It's a cool area of effect control thing, but my god, does it not really do its job. So that should be buffed a little bit. You know, it should. I don't think the area of effect should ever kill anyone, but it should hurt them. You know, it should make you not want to be there. But yeah. What other weapons are there? Sniper rifle. Ooh, sexy. Sexy. Yeah. Some of the zoom in stuff was kind of wonk, especially the default controls just didn't feel right, but you know, other than that, that sniper rifle felt really good to no scope with, I'm telling you. Okay, this was bad of me. I forgot the turrets were on the sides. Yeah. I forgot the turrets. I don't know how I forgot that. Oh, plasma pistol. Ooh, I loved that. Oh, I loved that OG charging sound effect. You know I did. But honestly, that stuff matters less to me than the gameplay. I'm happy it sounds like what it should, though. You know, that's pretty cool. And like that matters more than in other games, because in other games, design doesn't really matter. They only care about realism. Halo is the very opposite of that. It is the very opposite of Call of Duty. It is not really about like what about this right now seems realistic, right? It has like design, it has art style to it. And so when a gun sounds different in Call of Duty, it's like whatever, they just recorded a gun in real life and used it in the game. If it's going to sound different, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just the gun. We care about like the quality of the sound design, you know? And like maybe the animations. Halo is very different, you know? It has set designs. And so like when Halo 4 and 5's plasma pistol sounded freaking generic sci-fi, I didn't like it, alright? I was like, what is this, Star Trek? Freaking garbage. This is Mass Effect? Why? You know? So that was a nice sound effect for the thing. Plasma pistol is really weird in the game, though, you know? It's like better. It's better not charging the pistol than it is charging. Like what? Like what? It's better for kills if you just shoot them than it is to charge, hit them with the charge, swapping the weapon, and then headshotting them. It is easier to just kill them normally. And I very much dislike that. Maybe it's not easier, but I found it much easier to just shoot them from long range, specifically, which I found also very weird. A long range plasma pistol, like what? And it would kill them in like 6 shots. It was insane. What's his name? Hidden Xperia has a good one on that. It shows him like freaking wrecking with the plasma pistol, and it's like I think that's cool, but it should be noob combo wrecking, or like you charge up, blast him, and then shoot him a couple times with the plasma pistol or something. It shouldn't just be like a damage output weapon, because that's not what it is, you know? I don't know. Oh my god, bro, I'm sucking. Why am I so bad right now? Get out of the way. How? I killed you. Get off. What else? What else? Needler? Loved the classic animations. That made me a little happy boy for a bit, for sure. For sure. I can respect that, but, like, you know, that's not going to do any massive changes to the game. It's just a fun little extra thing, and, you know, I appreciate it, but it's not, like, huge. I think it's nice, though, for sure. Same with the soundtrack, you know, sounds like very, very OG, and, like, loved the guitars and everything. I think they got the right feel, at least for Halo Infinite's, like, setting. I think they got the right feel for it. The Needler also shreds, and I think that is fine for the Needler to shred, because I don't know, it always seems like it should be a powerful weapon. But I'm also worried, because if AI is going to use the Needler and it's that good, and I also don't know how it really feels like to get shot at with the Needler, so if it's like annoyingly good, that might be an issue. But yeah, it's interesting to see that the Needler became a power weapon with low ammo, you know? Because that was always my thing. I would run out of ammo so quickly with the Needler. So quickly. That was almost like all the plasma weapons, except for the plasma pistol. It was a power weapon that would lose its, like, ammo or energy, like, very quickly. Very weird. Very weird. I think, like, almost every plasma weapon should have a buff in shield damage and a heavy decrease in flesh or health damage. Because that's what made them unique. If you just freaking make them assault rifles, but, like, kind of different looking, then, like, what's the point, you know? Yeah, that's pretty much my thing. The Needler, I think... I don't know about the Needler, man. I feel like it should be nerfed, but it's also, like... The Needler is either extremely strong in a game or, like, god-awful in a game. You know, it doesn't... It's never fit the right place, you know what I mean? But, yeah, that's the thoughts on the weapons and the movement. The maps, I thought, were fine. I think they were just nice, competitive esporty maps. And, of course, you don't want that for every map, but I'm guessing that they did that as a good sample size. Because it's like, yes, this is going to be, like, the default maps for, like, competitive play, most likely, right? Jeez, my freaking... It's taking forever to look over to the side. Jesus. Yeah, what else? Maps, they're fine. Power-ups, freaking awesome! Finally, they did something right. Oh god, I'm dead. They finally did something right while changing something. It's like, wow, that actually happened. That actually happened. Like, thank god. They changed up power-ups to, like, hold in an inventory, and then you know... Then you decide when to use them. I'm fine with that, mainly because... Oh. Ugh. Mainly because it takes a while to set them up. So you're like literally showing it at their face before you're using it. But of course people are going to be like, it's unrealistic because they only care about it for the sprint argument because for some reason they want sprint. Anyway, no more tangents about sprint. My god. What was I saying? Right. Yeah, power-ups. I think it's good. They show it. You can't really just use it whenever. Most of the time you got to plan for it, and I like that. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. Just die for me, please. So I liked that a lot. Oh, dude, the graphics are beautiful. It's what I was meaning with Halo 4 and 5. It was all fidelity, no design. Halo Infinite, it got both, baby. It maxed out both stats, and I freaking love it. Absolutely love it. Oh god. Oh Jesus. That was pretty insane. I think... Oh, right, for the weapons. I think, a lot of the weapons should have more physics, like, impact on the physics. Because none of them do. Oh, yeah, and the gravity hammer. Right. Gravity hammer was sick. Freaking sicko mode. But my thing was, yeah, it needs impact on the physics. It kind of just doesn't do anything. It's just a damage dealer. And I dislike that. I wanted to when if you hit guys, they go flying. They go ragdoll mode. And I want for the skewer to, when they hit guys, to go flying. And then they get stuck onto walls. I heard that was the thing that people wanted. I'm down for that. That sounds freaking sick. When like, shooting a Ravager, I want them to, like, bump up in the air for a few seconds. You know? I don't want them to go flying like the other two weapons. I just want them to, like, bump up a little bit while you're hitting them. Almost like a movement delay or something, because it has explosives, so it's like they're getting blasted back from the explosives, right? I don't know, man. Power-ups are cool. The game overall was very awesome. I wish I could still play it. I recorded it, and then only to find out that the recording didn't capture. Because I only could do it on my Xbox. I don't know why it wouldn't work for PC. Hello. Ooh. I'm gonna snipe him, watch. What? What? That didn't kill him? What? Got him. That was a bit too close for comfort, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like the game capture didn't record because I could only have it on my Xbox, and I only did it for like 10 minutes. I was like, god dang it, man, I played for like 3 hours. That sucked. Got him, lol. But yeah, that sucked big time. That was a very sad moment in history. So yeah, I got no gameplay to show to you guys, but I'll have you know, it was a great time. Lol. Wrecked noob. I love invisibility, bro. Freaking awesome. It's great in Infinite as well. Oh, yeah, radar. It should also show people moving in general, not just on sprint. That they added a functionality to sprint, aka you can see people on the map. But it doesn't matter if sprint doesn't do anything. Just don't sprint, weirdo. It's like, you know, like now like everyone's invisible. Now the radar does not matter. You see how sprint just ruins everything it touches? It's a parasite. At least on Halo, you know? At least on Halo. God, my sister gave me a birthday present of playing Halo 2 with me. Because she's a gamer, but she is not an FPS gamer. And so she was going to play it, and I was like, yo, this is sick, man. I love this. This is the greatest birthday present in the planet. And then while we were playing, she was like, man, why don't they just, like, let you sprint? And I'm like, no! 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 Oh, it was the worst sentence I've ever heard in my entire life. And it's like, destroyed me every day from now on. It's wrecked my soul with grief. And I was like, no, we don't like that in the Halo communities here. And she's like, why not? It's like, oh god, oh no, I don't want to get into this, man. I'm here to just have fun. I don't want to get into this, man. It's like you have to explain politics to like your uncle at like a Thanksgiving. I'm not here for that, man. I'm just trying to relax. Why do we gotta talk about foreigners stealing our jobs, dude? Dude, come on, like, come on, man. We don't need to talk about this. Look, it's just not a thing. It's just not a thing. You're gonna keep talking about it. Look, I'm just gonna ignore you. I'm sorry. That reminds me of. I'm just like, please, I don't want to talk about sprinting right now. God, I just want to have fun with Halo 2. But you know, I was just like, I don't want to talk about it. Let's look, we got vehicles right now. And she's like, oh, that doesn't matter. You don't always have it. And I'm like, oh my god. Sister, no. Sister, no. Queenster, no. Ugh. Freak, that's... Ah! Oh, that sucked. That was a sad moment in history. Where my sister fell to the dark side. Well, that was fun. Hop on in. In fact, we're not going to be on this tank for long, actually, so hop on off. No. There they are. Okay, now, yeah, okay, they're getting off on their own. Good. I thought I had to tell them to. Move out of the way, man! I'm trying to get my crap! Oh god. Guys, don't come with me. Okay. Whew. Thank god. Yeah, I got a lot of games I want to play on the channel, too. That's pretty much my whole tangent with Halo, by the way. I think we're done, so with that. I don't really know what else to talk about. But I guess I could talk about, you know, Halo 1 right now, since we're playing it. This game's Chad. Only Chad's played this game. That's all I gotta say. Right now, the Halo, like, the game, the design of Halo has been perfect so far, right? And then this is where people say it goes downhill. Right now, in this point of time, it's still perfect. And I will argue that till the test of time. But this level is not perfect, right? That was pretty good sniping, by the way. Yeah, that got me hyped. Because it gets real bad in about 10 minutes. Right? It gets real bad in about 10 minutes. We got through all the fun parts of the level. Now we get to the sad parts of the level. And this is where I'm gonna have to defend my champion Halo 1. Which sucks. I wish I didn't have to defend it. And I'm gonna say, most levels containing the Flood, people do not like. Most levels containing to the Flood, I do like. So, it'll be fun to go through. Because I feel like the design of the Flood in Halo 1 was good. I'm gonna say it. I think it was good. I think it was good design. Probably only beaten by... Ugh. I don't want to say Halo 2. Maybe Halo 3, but Halo 3, they were, like, too easy, right? So, like, something in between Halo 1 and 3, you know, would be perfect. Would be actually perfect. Because in Halo 1, they scary, bro. They scary. In Halo 3, they ain't scary, bro. They ain't scary. They make them look very scary, though. I'll give them that. In Halo 2, they are infuriating. Holy crap. But not in like every mission, but there's a few. There's a few that I hate more than the library. Yes. 'Tis true. 'Tis true. 'Tis true. Yeah, but we'll get to that crap later. We'll be playing Halo 2 as well. Don't worry about that. I can't wait for that because by that time I'll probably have played Halo Infinite. And I'll be able to rant about how terrible the game is in Halo 2. I can't wait for that. And have my life ruined again. It'll be great. Or it'll be awesome. But let's be real. Most likely won't happen. Why? Because most games that come out are bad. That's just my level of expectations. And if they exceed it, good. That means I'm a happier person. If it is bad, I expected it. But the preview, you know, I won't lie, has given me some hope. It was very fun. Very enjoyable. Oh, okay. Stealth in Halo Combat Evolved has always been very hard, but I find it to be very entertaining. So let's try to... Oh, thank you for giving me some extra time to, like, get back. Okay. So... Oh, come on. Dang it, man. I thought you couldn't see me. Well, whatever. I tried. And I think this part of the level design was trying to get you to be stealthy, right? But since it's like what you just saw there, it's kind of hard to tell exactly where they can see you. Because I thought, like, well, his eyes aren't exactly onto me, so maybe he can't see me. No, that is not how that works. If there's a cone, and I don't know it yet. But once you know the cone, I guess you're good to go, right? Then you know where they can see. I guess it's by, like, shoulder level, huh? And this part right here, I think this, like, this set design is good. I think this is good. A nice open area here, surrounded by, like, some nice corridors with, like, these constructions. It sets the Forerunner mood, like, perfectly. You understand how the Forerunner architecture works. And, you know, it's pretty nice. You know, go up here, you can run over, go like this. I was gonna backstab a grunt, but he wasn't there, lol. I love going up to this side. You can go through here. There's a lot of different, like, areas. There's, like, that walkway right there. Oh, that's not open. Some of them aren't open, which is, I find strange. but, you know, whatever. It's fine. Like, this part's open. But yeah, I find that level design... Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Duh. I'm just dumb. Well, I'm just dumb. I just went backwards. And, you know, that happens a lot in Halo Combat Evolved. And I don't think that was the level design's fault. Like, I literally just went backwards there. But it's because I thought I could go this way. But I forgot there's a wall there. Because they want you to go through it a certain way. And I'm fine with that. Because it's like this one short time. It was literally like a few minutes. Who cares if they want me to go through like a somewhat set course. Even though there's still like 4 different choices of which way you want to go in that corridor. Because you got this, like, let me just show you. Let me just freaking show you. It's 3, not 4, but, you know, still. You could either walk through these. You could either enter that place. Or you can go through the corridor way, right here. There are 3 different choices. And they're all different. Because right here, it's kind of separated. They can't really shoot through here. They can. But trust me, you are not going to notice them shooting at you. Because they can't really do it. As AI, right? Because, you know, you'll be just too mobile for them. You could also enter through these top areas. But since most of them are blocked off, it only happens at a certain point. That would be the 4th choice, probably. And I also was, like, so, like, confused on how people could, like, not know where they're going on this map. Because it points you where to go! It's like, come on, man. They still get lost. It's like they just ignore the arrows. It's like, come on. And then, like, so far, I think we're still doing good, right? I still think this is nice. Oh, I like looking up here, spinning around. It's like, oh, whoa! But so far, level design has been great. Okay? Because the map just below, it encourages stealth. Stealth is difficult, so if you can get it done, that's pretty impressive. See, like, how the plasma pistol freaking rapes their shields, but then when I try to kill them, it takes a bit, right? It takes a little bit of a hassle, right? I think that's how plasma pistol should be. I think that's a great way to use it. And like this pistol, OP, right? A lot of people say it's OP, especially for multiplayer. Kinda sucks against elite shields. See? Now the sniper, it's a sniper rifle. It's supposed to be pretty good. Especially if you weaken them with the pistol. Oh, I do kind of want to use the needler. I'll use the needler, but let me waste the sniper a bit. Now, I'll use the needler later. Once the sniper rifle naturally runs out of ammo. I don't want to... I want to use it for later parts. And then, like, right now, you know, I think this is fine. I'm having a good time right here. But you're starting to see a pattern of rooms with an open middle, surrounded by a corridor, with a few elites and a few grunts, with some of them having the possibility to be stealth focused. I think we're seeing that pattern now, because it has happened 3 times. The first and the second time being spaced pretty well, but then the third happening right after the second one, right? That's what we've seen so far. And, you know, rule of threes generally seems to work out. So right now, not a problem, right? Right now, not an issue. Just because we recognize the pattern does not necessarily state that it is a bad pattern to hold. Because I think that this level right here, this, like, design, is fun. And it's unique. But just you wait. Just you freaking wait, man. And another pattern you will see are bridges, right? We went to a bridge before, there was only one, and a banshee floating around it. With sleeping grunts. Bridge number 2. 2 bridges with no banshee floating around it with sleeping grunts. You couldn't really be that stealthy with the banshee because the banshee would see you. But you can be stealthy here. Right? Whoop. Oh, whoop. So far, also not terrible. It's like, alright, 2 bridges. That means in total we'll be going through a bridge around 3 times. I kind of dislike it, because the bridge is probably like the worst part of the level design. I wish you could only do it like twice or once. But 3 times? Alright. Fine, right? Like, that same goes for the level design. It's very cool, it's pretty unique, but also, like, the huge snow set piece below us, much cooler than those rooms, right? I think we can all agree with that. Not just by its temperature, but by how it was designed, right? Oh, well, whatever. Oh wow, they didn't actually notice me. No, I didn't think about that. Well, whatever. So right here, you know, decent, like, you know, gameplay of having to manage both sides. Pretty cool. That felt pretty nice. You could use the sniper here. All in all, good stuff. Now let me just finish this area. We can ignore the other side, really. Skirt. Oh god. More than I thought. Oh god. Alright, you can easily get overrun, I can tell. Oh god, I forgot. Okay. Oh yeah, and what I just did was a backpack reload. You just double tap X, switch to your next weapon, wait a little bit, and your weapon is reloaded. That is very helpful against the flood. Very freaking helpful. But it's also kind of cheaty. But, hey, it's only, I think it's alright. It's, you know, you never want that in the game, but, you know, I'm not going to complain. It helps me to freak out on flood levels, and I'm going to use it. Oh. Alright, and then I see we're in this corridor again. This has been a very familiar sight. Right now, I would be like, put us in like a snow open area. Boom, perfect level. That's what I would say. Oh, but what's that? Another room. Okay, so this is the 4th time. What changes do they make to the room? Well, both walls are open. Oh. Oh. Both walls are open, as I was saying. Let me look at the radar. I think he's going backwards. Yes. Don't turn. Oh my god. Right when I said don't turn, he turned. That sucks. That sucks. But yeah, both walls are open. You get to choose which way. I'm just going to go left because the elite was there. Hopefully the other guy didn't notice. And yeah, that was it. Weird, right? There's also a few other guys, but I think just one other elite. So, like, that's interesting, right? That's fine. It's like, okay, well, whatever. We got through that one quickly, so it's whatever. A new area. But it's also just a corridor, but dressed up differently with people in it. Right? I think we can both recognize that. Prick. I thought you weren't going to chase me down. Hey. MCC Classic. Because that can happen on the original, I think, as well. I don't really know. I forgot. Alright. Let's just take the Needler, and let's try it out. I want to compare it to the Infinite one. Yeah, so now we got this room. Kind of cool that there's, like, this side set, but I think it was utilized incorrectly with just a bunch of grunts and jackals. I think that's a decent idea. But what I would have them do is maybe like a set of jackals here, and maybe like 2 elites behind the jackals, and they're like programmed not to move from here, so it's like a defensive spot. That would be a tough thing to get through, because it's like I can't really get these elites. I can't really break through the jackal shields. They're set up pretty nice. Move around, and then they'll break their set right here. Then they'll act normally, and then you can fight them. I think that'd be a very cool thing. That'll take a lot of effort. Obviously, you can realize that they didn't have enough time with Halo CE to do that. But, you know, if we lived in a perfect world and game designers could have as much time as they wanted without having to worry about money or you know, pressures from bigger governments, like almost everything in life, then, you know, I think that would be a very fun thing. Because then it could be like, some people would just not think about it, and just shoot at them, maybe go here to get cover, come back out, shoot, right? But maybe some people could be like, ooh, I'll just get behind it, because they might recognize they're not moving. And so they might be like, all right, and then then once they get like around here, they'll break because they're like, oh frick, they're gonna get around. Or maybe they don't, and you just do this and then kill. I don't know. But I thought that would be a decent idea, because what they did, pretty generic, just grunts and like a jackal. Like, oh, okay. Oh no, 2 jackals, okay. But like grunts in front, 2 jackals in back. It was just a weird set. But whatever. One new design. Oh look, another room. Huh? Another room. And now we're at 5. We're at 5 rooms, right? Let me just try to do this stealthily. What? What? He looked behind his back. Frick, bro. I didn't think he was gonna look behind his back. Oh man. I've gotten through this part stealthily before, but I spent like 20 minutes crouch walking and like predicting everyone's movement patterns, you know? It took forever. And I'm just trying to like get through it, right? I'm just trying to like get through to like explain the level, go through the level, what's here, you know, stuff like that. And like this open area, it's a bit more enclosed now. And the reason is they're all up in here in the structure. Now this is an interesting idea. They're inside a structure. They want to stay inside the structure. You got to kill them from the structure. But here's the issue. Ignore them. Just leave. Just leave. They're not going to follow you. That's a big problem. They created a defensive structure without having to make you go through it. You know? So it's like pointless. I think it'd be a very fun idea to have the Covenant in a defensive area, and you having to get through, right? Having to get through that area by being creative. But you don't have to do that, because you can just walk around, you know? And now we're seeing the design flaws in Halo Combat Evolved. As where the other levels were perfect in its design, and there's honestly nothing I could do to change them, there's a few issues with this level near the end. And that kind of sucks, you know? But honestly, it's still fun. Like, I'm still having fun. But 5 levels right now. 5 rooms. And now we're on the second set bridge, I think, right? Yeah. Now we're back on this other bridge. So we went there just to turn around and come back. So now it's like, what was the point of that? Just have one bridge, you know, if we're just gonna loop. Oh wait, no, is this the same? I mean, it is the same bridge, but I don't know how those guys got there. But yeah, now you gotta deal with these pricks. And you can't kill them because they're gonna face you. That's annoying. That's quite annoying. Alright, let me just kill this guy. Oh, he only took 1 shot. Sometimes they can turn around, though, and then sometimes you can get a lucky shot, but I have no pistol ammo. So I'm honestly just screwed. And this part of the level design actually turns terrible. I love the idea of having to avoid their shots. I think that's cool. You know, I think that's cool. But once this is the 3rd bridge right now, this has been the 3rd bridge, things start to get a little annoying. I think we can agree with that. Ooh. Yeah, I love this Needler. Freaking beast mode. And it's kind of like how Infinite plays, so I think it's pretty alright. These guys suck, though. See, if you can just wait long enough for them to start walking, you can kill them. But I'm guessing it's not how they designed the level to be, right? They didn't want that to happen, I'm guessing. So let's just try to ignore his shots as best we can. Nice dodging, by the way. But see, we can't get stuck in combat for too long because the freaking hunter. So let's just try to move around as much as we can. Let's just freaking run. Let's just run. And right there, honestly, I kind of just wanted that part to be over, right? I'll be honest. Kind of sucked. But, hey, look. We're done with the bridges, right? Ooh, another room. Weird. Another room. I would have thought the last room would have been, like... I wouldn't have said it would have been the perfect ending to, like, the room saga, one could say. But it would have been fine, the way it was. But now we got another room, right? We got another room. And we're starting to see a lot of repetition that, you know, a lot of people take issue with. And, you know, I can't necessarily be, like, you know, say that that's incorrect to say. Also, I'm going to go back to Infinite for real quick, because the plasma rifle reminded me. No plasma rifle in Halo Infinite pisses me off, and I wish it was back. And also, I do not like plasma weapons having the option to vent, because now you just reload them like normal weapons. They're just normal weapons now. They kill just as easily. They have like no set. They're just normal weapons now. It sucks. The cool thing about the plasma rifle, I can't choose when to reload. So that means I don't have to reload, but that also means I have to watch how much I use, depending on how much people are there. If I use all of it on one person, and then it, you know, has to vent itself out, and then there's 5 more people, I'm effed. But if I like pace my shots, it's just like a much better choice. And now, as you can see, we're having some deja vu. We're going down this again. There's this thing, but not reverse, and there's no jackals. And I believe this will be an elephant. No. And then we're here again. But this time, invisible elites. Now that's cool, okay? I think having the first bridge be, like, not a threat that much, right? Because it's just grunts. And then this one being empty. I think that's very cool. So now I wouldn't really change the design of the last one because this one was a cool idea. I think it should have been like 4 of them, and I think they should have jumped out at you. I think they should like jump out and try to kill you like they did in Halo 2. I guess they just did a better design choice in Halo 2 at that point. But that's what I would have done. And now we're here again. To another room. And now it's like a bit too much. But it's because this time there's hunters. And again, we can just ignore them. But, you know, the game wants you to, like, not ignore them. But we can just ignore them. Especially since we have invis, so I don't have to crouch under the windows. But normally, I'll just crouch under the windows. But yeah, you can just ignore them. So another problem with that, but it's whatever. Hi. That was like the ending of the Room trilogy. Or like 50 bajillion E. And it wasn't that bad. Oops. No, you don't. 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 Yep. Go, 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 go! Ah! There we go. I love doing that. I love taking the Banshee. It's like a terrible idea, and you almost die all the time, but I love doing it. It's awesome. Yeah, let's dogfight, mister. You chose the wrong Banshee to fight. But yeah, you're actually not even supposed to do this. I've done it ever since I was a kid. This is the only way I've done it. I literally have never done it any other way. Literally. And I've played this game like 50 times. Like, beaten the entire campaign well over 30 times. And I've never done it that way. What you're supposed to do is go through that door. But guess what's through that door? Like 2 more rooms that you have to go through. It's ridiculous. It is insane. There is so many rooms in this level. And that is the biggest issue with this level. Everything about the level other than the rooms was like perfect. Everything other than the rooms was perfect. And the bridges was a little annoying, but honestly, it was only 3 of them. Rule of threes, it's not that bad, right? But the rooms were ridiculous. Chop out 3 of those rooms and keep the hunter room and you're good. I would say. I would say that would be pretty good. And make one of the rooms, instead of instead of one of the rooms, just make it like a snow set piece and have it be a defensive structure you have to get through. Because they tried to do that with the room, but they made it so you could just ignore it. So it's more of just like a nuisance than like a cool tactical thing, right? So I could see what they were getting at, but you can also see that they at this point of the game, they had to start rushing themselves. You can kind of tell by just how they kind of just did the same few rooms over and over. And like they were built slightly differently, but they were still rooms, right? Like a roguelike would use them as like a room generator, right? You know? And I'm just killing this thing so I can keep ranting, right? Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good. I have to do it all over again. Ah, frick. Huh! Get in, get in! Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh my god, this Banshee's like much better than the last guy. What happened? Got him. Oh, come at me, man. Come at me! Uh-oh, now you're stuck. I think the dogfighting's pretty cool in this game, honestly. I think it's fun. I think it's very fun. The AI acts pretty well. He's trying to he's trying to get behind me. He's trying to turn around to shoot me. But I'm one step ahead, right? I think that's fun. There should be more dogfights in Halo Combat Evolved. Or at least in just like other Halo games. And there is, but you know what I mean. I think it's very cool, but like underutilized. They could have used some of this level for dogfights instead of, constant rooms, but sometimes a map has to be claustrophobic, but once following, like Silent Cartographer, one of the best maps ever, following that with this, somewhat of a letdown, literally only because of the rooms. They changed that, make them more unique, make it like different sets. You got yourself a perfect level, I say. Because I loved the Zulu area where you're with Marines, and you're in this big set piece, and you get them in your Warthog, you drive off. I didn't kill the Wraith just because I was like, I just want to keep going. Mainly that's why. But they give you a rocket launcher, they give you a Warthog, they give you people, and eventually, you can kill like the Wraith. It's kind of like a mini boss of that level, right? It's pretty cool. But you could always just try to like run away from it. You can always just escape it. You can do that with most things, with the enemy, because the game is very open-minded. It's like you choose where and when you want to go, and if you can escape something, then that's fine. We're not gonna like force you to go through anything that you don't want to, except if it's a bridge. Except if it's a bridge. Dang it, I was trying to kill the elite. There he is. No siree. Don't want to deal with that energy, man. And now they're all running because they freaking scared. Oh god, I might die. Yep. This part's gonna be hard because I have like low shields. Oh wait, no. Alright, what if I try just like killing them normally? I'm almost dead, so that was a bad idea. Dang it. See, you can't ever fight them normally. It sucks. There we go. Get in. There we go. Sick. Immediately turn around, bump this man. There we go. Because if you let the AI get behind you, it's going to be kind of tough to get by without taking damage, right? But I think I played that almost perfectly, so that's awesome. All right, let's get back to where we were. Same thing we're going for. That's far too close. Whoa. What, do I want to die? We got to get, like, right there. But yeah, level design was almost perfect in this one. There's just so many, there's just too many, like, mistakes that they made, I would say. Dang it, he's dodging them. There we go. Now they're scared. We're gonna go through, kill these guys. Frick. Frick! Dang it! It's kind of tough to do that because you're not intended to do it. But, you know, whatever. Let's get back to where we were now. That was a woohoo! That was a nice shot. Freaking caught him. Caught him with that freaking the green thingy. I think this part's fine. It kind of sucks when you know, don't got the health, but maybe there's like health stuff in the rooms. Honestly, since I never really go through them, I don't know. Okay, we do that. Do that. Alright, get off the Banshee because it's going to explode and kill you. I like the speed of the needler shots because you can dodge them pretty effectively if you just like notice the pattern. But it's tougher to do that in Infinite because they're like freaking speedy boys, you know? Alright, I don't got any precision weapons. What if I try... Yeah. You know the Master Chief, a coward. Frick. Alright. These elites are playing... These elites are playing hard to get. Little did they know I had a needler! Got him. No. You prick. You prick. Yeah, go back. Oh, you're mad. You're mad. Yeah. Dude, that's why elites are awesome right there. That whole part with me against those two was the whole reason why elites are perfect in this game. They are amazing. They saw me kill them. They like backed up. They're like, all right. Let's you and me, brother. They saw me firing from a distance, and they're like, nah, F that. We chilling back here then, prick. Oh, man. One went out. The weaker one got me to use my stuff. The other guy came out to try to kill me. He got kind of weak, but I got him to the point where he was pissed off. So he wasn't scared, he was pissed off. Especially since I was on low HP, that probably helped out too. He came out to try to kill me. I got to 1 HP, he got to 1 HP, I killed him. Just barely. That was perfect. That was perfect. If you saw that firefight and didn't think that was a perfect example of why I love this game, you are on crack or you're a Call of Duty player. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. This area, this like little area right here, I think is so cool. Like how it's built. I think this is an awesome area. This part may seem useless, but it's gonna come in later on. Yeah, I said it. But yeah, see, overall, I think this level is actually pretty good. A lot of people say the level design is dog shit in this level. I got a comment that even said that. And honestly, going through it, I don't think so. Because the rooms suck, don't get me wrong. But they were probably a third of the level. Maybe a fourth. And so that sucks, don't get me wrong, that sucks. It's definitely very... Like, those parts definitely, like, bring down the level a lot, right? But the other parts in the level were really nicely designed. I love the beginning spot, because you come off from the pelican and scare the grunt, and you're, like, in this, like, set piece. People come out from the doors. I think that it was very nicely made. You go out, go into, like, a snow area. It's all great. You help out, like, some Marines after going across a bridge. All good stuff. Let me be quiet. Never been better.
Wealth of information, knowledge, so much, so fast. It's glorious.
So, what sort of weapon is it?
What are you talking about?
Let's stay focused. Halo.
Let's stay
How do we use it
focused.
against the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else.
Barbarian.
Something much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring, it's Forerunner. Give me a second to access.
It's Forerunner.
Yes, the Forerunner built this place, what they called a fortress world, in order to... Wait. No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They must have known. There must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The
Slow down.
Covenant found something. Buried in this ring. Something horrible. And now, they're afraid.
Something buried.
The
Wait,
captain. We've got to stop the captain.
keys? What
The
do we...
weapons cache he's looking for.
Keys?
It's not
What?
really... We can't let him get inside.
I don't
There's
understand.
no time. Get out of here. Find keys. Stop him.
It's like dramatic, but also kind of funny because Master Chief is just so freaking confused, and a lot of people are like, "Why doesn't she just explain it?" To explain it, I feel like it's just because she was like, because if you think about it, we are already too late. So I guess she was right to be worried about keys because we were already too late. So there was a reason to go through it, like, to try to get there as fast as possible. And she didn't know that he was already gone, right? She just knew that there was something up. This level terrifies me, man. Oh. As a kid, I couldn't go through this level. Right when I landed, I quit the level. As a kid. Right when I landed here, I quit. This is just set up so scarily. And then watch. Freaking trees are glowing, man. You can see exactly where you want to go. At first I was like, oh, it wasn't that bad. It's still kind of foggy. But no, you move up a little bit, you know exactly where to go. Go here. Ooh, where do you go? Where do you go? The only thing leading you is the radio of a Marine calling for help. You see it? You see the sticks from the first intro. The intro where the Marine was carrying the sticks. You're like, oh god, not the stick man. He was carrying so much sticks. And then you see some red dots up in the distance. Grunts. Did the grunts kill them? Alright, I can't do this part. It'll take too much time. I don't got the time for it. But yeah, wait until I can get through this level. This level freaking slaps, bro. I love this level. I also hate it at the same time. But yeah. That last level, like I said, it was almost perfect. Honestly, the design was pretty good. Well, I was going through the snow parts. Yeah, you're helping Team Zulu. I think that was a fun set piece. Maybe it should have been bigger, but also the Xbox couldn't handle that garbage at the time. Actually, it could have. It gets bigger, right? Because there's bigger sets to come. But maybe that's why it's not bigger. Because there are bigger sets to come. You get those bigger pieces in different levels. And if it was already just as big as in that last level as it is now, then those levels wouldn't seem so cool. Because it's like, oh, I've already went through this. You know? Yeah, helping Zulu out, getting on that tank. Super fun. Going into like that underground area. Oh yeah, I guess you count those as bridges too, so it was like 4 bridges then. Jesus. But yeah, going through that bridge with the tank, very fun. The underground area was alright. It's like, yeah, this is good, this is good. You go up to another set, there's like a snow area, you find another group. You help them out, you go through, you get to this big fight at the top where there's like turrets, they're flying around. You gotta try to save your boys. That's fun. And then I wish they would follow you into the rooms. I think that would be super cool. It would have made it like at least a little bit better, because I want like my dudes to come with me if I help them, you know. But you know, it's not. I guess Halo isn't really a squad game. You know, it's not really known what it's for. But I think it would have been really cool. Yeah. And then the rooms, there was just too much of them, and not enough variance. You know, I could understand what they were going for. Some built for stealth, some like more options, some less options. One had a defensive area to get through. One had hunters, one had more like some elites, some had like only 2 elites, some had only grunts. I could get what they're getting at, but I think it was just too many variables that they didn't really need. They could have took out the two elites. They could have took out the grunt onlys, or only put that in the first one. They could have taken out the defensive structure one because you could just ignore it, and that's 3 off. And now instead of 5, you have 2. I would even say you can go up to 3. But 4, maybe. But 5, and that's not even including the other 2 that I skipped. So like 7. So it's like 7 total. That is ridiculous. So yeah, it would be like 4 total if you're also to go through. So it would be like 4 in total, 2 optional. If you're good enough. That's fine. I think that's good. And like, one of them being stealth focused, one of them being combat focused, and then the other 2 to be whatever they were, because I kind of forgot, because I've only went through them once before. Which was like when NCC came out, because I was just like curious what was there. Only to realize that's how you're supposed to get through. Anyway. Yeah. It's like the biggest criticism I have in that level. But as a kid, that was like my favorite level. And I'd always quit once I hit the rooms, because I was like, I was just there for the snow set pieces. Because I think it's genuinely well made. I think that's like a fun fight place. It's kind of like how Silent Cartographer starts, but it's for like several spots in the game. I think it's real well made right there. Double bridge is kind of annoying, honestly, kind of annoying. Probably should have been done a little bit better, maybe, but like, I understand what they were trying to go for. You have to like dodge hunter fire, but the issue is like you don't got the time to like look over to see what the hunters are doing. So most of the time you get killed because you don't notice it. But as you saw, if you just move fast enough and try your best to kill people as fast as possible, you can get through without getting hit by the hunter shots. So yeah, there's that level. There's that level. Not the weakest for sure. At least in the community's eyes. There's far more to go for that one. But yeah, the next one's gonna be the library. Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for the library. I can't wait for this one. 343 Guilty Spark is this one. This is when things get interesting, for sure. This is when Halo becomes more than just like alien sci-fi shooty game. And you'll see. You'll see. But yeah, that's all from me, man. If you don't want me to die in these woods, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. For anything could be lurking in these woods. Anything. But yeah, that's all. That's all from me. Thank you. Goodbye.